Okay. What? Okay, yeah, we have... Okay, yes, we are audio. Hello, welcome back, my body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and we're back on our weekend episode 54 of the Jesus Enrique Rosas show. Everything seems to be going smooth, live on YouTube, on the Jesus Enrique Rosas channel, on X, Kinesics, and on Rumble, Jesus Enrique Rosas channel as well. We are here. Remember that the best way, easiest way to support my channel is like and subscribe. Like and subscribe wherever you're watching from, especially YouTube. I want to reach to 700,000 subscribers, and you are the one to help me to achieve this. Also, remember that you can download my 100 body language tips completely for free with the link in the description of this video. And if you want to watch my exclusive members content, we have been making member exclusive live streams. You can become a member with the link in the live chat. I have left a pinned comment in the live chat if you want to become a member, so you can access the members only live streams. We had a members only live stream after show. We're gonna do when the show's on weekdays. I'm going to do after shows. We had a nice after show yesterday. It was like 1 hour and a half. 1 hour and a half hanging out after the show. So if you want to get that extra content, access that extra content, become a member with how much is like one coffee a month. It's like buy me a cup of coffee. So go to the link in the live chat, and we are ready to begin. There are a couple of things that I need to talk about today. Two of them that are very important. The first one is the usual complaint. And I have to fix here my screen. I have to fix my screen. This is part of the shenanigans of yesterday on our live chat that the members only live stream. I made a mess of my screen. Now this is nice. I got this comment here on YouTube. It was yesterday. Work on your accent and please do not stop every 2 seconds. It is very annoying and distracting. We do not need your opinion for every time you stop the video. Why do you watch my videos? And if you don't want to hear my opinion, why do you watch my videos? It's something that I don't understand. Regina Connell just became a member. Thank you, Regina, and welcome. Welcome as a member. That's great. German became a member as well. Thank you and welcome. You're ready to. You can also go to a playlist on my YouTube that is called Members Only Content, and there are also exclusive videos for you. Besides the live streams, there are also special videos, hidden videos for you. So, and work on your accent. What do you mean? You want less accent? Because I can go all Sofia Vergara on this. I can go full Sofia Vergara just to annoy you, and you're gonna understand either way. I know that you understand me. You're just trolling me. I know for a fact. You understand it. You understand me. And yes, I try to make myself understood, especially because of the captions, the automated captions. If my accent was too thick, then the captions will be all over the place. I don't want the captions to be all over the place. I want this to happen. There was one thing. I made a mistake. I want to make it clear, and I want to make it up to two of our lovely body language buddies. Something that happened yesterday. Miss Rocker Red, if you're watching Miss Rocker Red, I want to tell you that thank you for your super chat today. I'm going to explain you what happened last night. I was in this first time ever after show members only live stream. I set up the live stream, right? but I forgot to activate the members only part. So I began the show, and after I began the show, I began noticing people saying that, oh yeah, but I can see you, and I saw people that didn't have the members badge. And then when I go to my dashboard, I realize, oh, I didn't activate the members only. Then the idea of a members only live stream is to be members only. When I activate that, of course, the system then literally kicked out everybody who was not a member. And two of those at that point were Miss Rocker Red. Miss Rocker Red is in the house. Well, if you're watching, you know that you can reach out to me at my email to make you up for that, because I felt bad, right? That day, both Miss Rocker Red and Adriana, I already spoke to Adriana via email, explained the situation to her. It was my mistake. I have to acknowledge it was my mistake. She shouldn't have been able to access, but they were kicked out, something that I felt really bad for that. I don't want anybody to be kicked out. I want everybody to have the full 2 hours every day of a show. Maybe I can do a 2-hour show every day. And anybody, regardless of if you are a subscriber or not, or you're a member or not, you can enjoy that. But if you want to access the members only exclusive live streams, then you become a member. It was my mistake to make that change live, and then those who were not members were kicked out. It was a bad experience. I don't want anybody to have a bad experience on my channel, so I will make up to Miss Rocker Red, especially if you have a rocker in your name. I will make it up to you. If I see you again in live chat, I hope to see you. We'll fix that. So let's get started with a couple of things, and because I want to make it very clear that I want to make this about you, our interactions. I'm seeing that so many of you have no problem with my accent, or even you love my accent, that I feel flattered for all the love that I'm getting in the live chat. And this is something that we are seeing, that this is some kind of disturbing news. These are disturbing news in which Meta, namely Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, they're testing these AI influencers. Mark Zuckerberg, the lizard, is creating these AI users that are fake, completely fake, and they're beginning to blend in with the regular population to make it seem that they are real people when they're not. And this is AI-generated slop. So Facebook is going to have AI, not only the AI slop that human users are flooding the platform with, but Meta itself is creating AI users to interact with human users. How pathetic is that? That's why I want to confirm that I'm a real human being. Short of cutting myself in here, which would be against YouTube's terms of service, I need to prove that I am a real human. It's just a real human that is talking to you. It's something that we will have to verify in the future, so you are sure that I am me, right? Because how is that possible? Who's gonna pay attention to AI? And you realize that there are so many people that are so alone, in this life, that they could be interacting with AI, like AI girlfriends. I have already tested those AI girlfriends, and let me tell you, that is creepy AF. That is disturbing, the way that this AI girlfriends can just catch you and just don't let you go, and just obey whatever you say. So this is the crazy times, Peg B, the crazy times that we are living, and we should be avoiding this at all costs. We need the human connections at some point. The human connection is going to be the most valuable currency in the world, the actual human connection. And not only that, thanks Ewan Morrison for reporting on this. And researchers at Cambridge warn that AIs that can impersonate humans will influence human choices in retail, lifestyle, and politics. We need a revitalized anti-consumer culture that mocks AI, a rejection of tech normies, consumer clones, and AI addicts. We have to go against this. Yeah, German, I know that you're not an AI. I know that you're not an AI. Hello, Jessica Dubois. Hello, Jessica. Thank you. I know that all of you are real. I know that all of you are real. That is the charm that our community has. That we are all real humans in here. And one of the things, I think the most relevant, the most important news today, not say important, but let's say concerning, is that Joe Biden to award Hillary Clinton and George Soros with the Presidential Medal of Freedom. How does that work? I would like to know. Hey, CW! CW is in the house. Hello. Doesn't matter that you're late. You're not late. You're never late. How is it possible that Biden is giving away the Presidential Medal of Freedom? I really don't know the extent of the significance of the Presidential Medal of Freedom. It seems like it's a big deal, but I don't know if it would be appropriate. Joe Biden has just awarded George Soros the Presidential Medal of Freedom. George Soros is one of the most evil men in the world who has caused countless innocent Americans to suffer, and worldwide, not only Americans, to suffer and perish due to Soros installing woke pro-crime DAs across the country. He hates America fundamentally. This award practically just lost all meaning. Yeah, this is not good. And it was Alexander Soros, the one who was receiving the award in his father's name. Also, he gave the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Jose Andres. Well, the chef Jose Andres. Oh, it's a big fat deal. It's a big fat deal. It says Debbie. Well, I believe you, Debbie. It's a big fat deal. Sometimes I have issues with this. Biden just gave the Presidential Medal of Freedom to Jose Andres, who appears in photos with Trump's would-be assassin. Well, you know that sometimes when you are a mid-tier celebrity, like Chef Jose Andres, you will take pictures with everybody who wants a picture, because what is the problem? How are you going to know that they in the future are going to do some kind of crime? Yeah, if you hang out with them over and over, it's not like Bill Gates with Jeffrey Epstein. Okay, we took a picture and that's it. No, you know that they hang out a lot of times, and Bill Gates went to the island more than a couple times. Then you know that that's a different thing. But if it's a picture, well, if it's just a picture, I know that. Well, the memes, of course, didn't wait. The Babylon Bee, Biden awards Presidential Medal of Freedom to a Skeletor. I'm sure that Skeletor deserves this way more than Soros. And also Hillary Clinton. Hillary is also around there. I think there's a picture. Biden medal, Hillary. Just in. Joe Biden just awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. All right, so it's actually a big deal, to one of the most corrupt people on the planet. Hillary Clinton, who funded the lie that President Trump colluded with Russia, deserves to be in jail, not rewarded. But you know how it is. We're talking about Biden. We're talking about Biden and his trying to, well, we still, Skeletor, a.k.a. Nancy Pelosi. Maybe we had a problem with that. Maybe I thought it was a Skeletor, but no, it was Nancy Pelosi. Thank you, Elena. You're spot on. Oh, CW, you will be privileged to see Biden face to face. Maybe, I don't know, one of his clones, or maybe I don't think the original Biden is going to go. Maybe it's going to be one of his clones. One guy that maybe deserved that, the only one who somewhat, let's say, that deserved that was Denzel. Biden giving Denzel Washington the Presidential Medal of Freedom is about the only thing he's done right in 4 years. Everybody loves Denzel Washington. Everybody loves Denzel Washington. I mean, can you name one movie besides Gladiator 2 with Denzel Washington who is bad? A bad movie with Denzel Washington? Or a bad movie with Denzel Washington in the lead? Nothing comes to mind. Nothing comes to mind. The guy deserves that. The guy deserves it. Denzel Washington should have refused it. Well, but you know how it is. I don't know. Maybe you are right. You are right. Who said that? I'm going to do my Full Metal Jacket. Who said that? Regina Connell, you have a point. You have a point. I'm not going to name names, but I saw, for example, person who I know. I'm not going to even mention the nationality because the moment I mention the nationality, so many people that I know is going to know who am I talking about, and I don't want to bring exposure to that. But some guy that I know received an award from the George and Amal Clooney Foundation. And it was funny because it was about, freedom of speech and stuff. And you remember that George Clooney was all about Joe Biden and all for Kamala Harris. And how does that work? That you give away awards for freedom of speech and democracy and all this stuff. And somebody accepts that award. If George Clooney called me and say, "Hey, Jesus, we want to give you an award," I will hang up the phone. I will hang up. No, I'm not done. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. There's a new member in town. Jessica Dubois is a member of the Jesus Enrique Rosas show. If you want to access the exclusive content, exclusive live stream, become a member with the link in the live chat. But Denzel is a good guy. Let's give Denzel a pass. There's also this other chap. Biden awards fake scientist and fringe climate extremist Bill, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, Nye or Nye or whatever, Bill Nye, the Presidential Medal of Freedom. You know, the science guy. He calls himself the science guy. So many people say that he's a hack, that he's a fraud. I don't know what to think, but we're talking about you have a competition. At least it was not the astrophysicist. What's his name? What is the name of the astrophysicist? I forgot his name. Oh my God! At this time, at Saturday, it's a bit difficult to remember. You can help me in the comments. Biden bestows Presidential Medal of Freedom upon Hillary Clinton, George Soros, Bill Nye, the science guy, and well, Soros is not looking good. Soros is not looking good. What is the name of the astrophysicist? Tyson, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Thank you, Kiwi Green. Thank you, Kiwi Green. Yeah, I just forgot. Well, Mike Tyson would have been appropriate. Mike Tyson would have been great. But no, we're talking about the science guy in this case. I don't know. It's like this is like devaluing. Not to mention the one that shall not be named. The one that shall not be named. Bono as well. Bono is bad juju. This is bad juju. I shouldn't be mentioning all these people. It's something that is like seems on purpose. Cat shit crazy Neil disgrace Tyson. That is good. I'm going to steal that one. Cat shit. That is a stolen joke already. Yeah, the value, it made it irrelevant. Completely irrelevant. It's like the Oscars. It's like, I don't know. It's like I don't know how to put this. But when you put the highest civil award in these people, I don't know. Adriana is here. Adriana, I mentioned you at the start of the show. Adriana already knows what happened. Already knows what happened, and she's a member now. She became a member. Adriana. Sorry about sorry about last night. So this is the current state of events. This is the start of today's show. Again, it's like this kind of joke to the American people, this kind of slap in the face of so many real heroes out there. But yeah, Bono is Irish. I don't know if can be people from other countries. I don't know. Can be that. I don't know how that works. But the problem is that when you give an award to Hillary and Soros, well, you already know what you already know what you're getting. You already know what you're getting. See, I'm going to highlight your chat. But for some reason, my headphones are tighter than usual. I don't know why. Oh my God! Today's topic, talking about Tommy Robinson, was hard. It was intense. It was next level intense. Yeah, I love Michael J. Fox receiving it. I think besides Denzel Washington, let me look for it. Look for it. We can. All right. Yeah. Michael J. Fox is a national treasure. Michael J. Fox is a national treasure. He has been fighting for research of Parkinson's. The guy is an absolute legend. Michael J. Fox receives the Presidential Medal of Freedom, absolutely deserved. His bravery and humility when faced with the ravages of Parkinson's disease has been extraordinary. His foundation has raised over $2 billion with a B for Parkinson's research. It's just amazing. We salute you, sir. It's such an amazing feat. Bless his heart. Yeah, he's indeed a national treasure. Well deserved. I think that is don't sniff him, Biden. Yeah, please, Biden, do not sniff. The awardees is something that we can say yes, no, well. Yeah, yesterday's show. It's a good thing that yesterday's show was not throttled by YouTube. For some reason, there was no problem with the YouTube of any kind of censorship, any kind of problem, any kind of trouble. I'm gonna just double check right now. You know what? I went just unhinged. Not unhinged. I said what needed to be said about all the rape gangs in the UK. And yes, it's still making the numbers, not only the live stream, but the standalone video as well. People are watching it because yes, it's a conversation that has to be, we need to have. It's a conversation that we need to have. Absolutely adore MJ Fox. He keeps his sense of humor with bucket loads of humility. Biden doesn't sniff people over 15. Oh my God. Jean Cartier. I cannot disagree with that one. Remember that we're live through YouTube, X, and Rumble. And at the end of this show, maybe 20 minutes after that, you will be able to enjoy it, listen, and download it on Spotify. And like 1 hour after that, at Apple Podcasts and Amazon Prime Music, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. You will be able to download the show to listen to it on the go. And we have further information about the mystery of the bomber, the Cybertruck bomber. And Sunrise just became a member. Welcome, Sunrise. You will be able to access the members-only content real soon. Yeah, iHeartRadio and Spotify as well. iHeartRadio, Spotify, and Amazon Music and Apple Podcasts. Yeah, so Las Vegas police have released new video of a Cybertruck bomber Matt Levelsberger driving the truck around Vegas, which they used to match the clothing to those worn by the deceased. Police also say Tesla has confirmed the vehicle was not in self-driving mode during what happened. So this is the thing. We can take a look at this video. At the same time, we have the manifesto, the email that he sent, allegedly sent to Sam Azor. And the manifesto is really concerning. I'm going to tell you, this is either something really crazy or well, I don't know how to put that. I'm going to read the manifesto as well, right after we end up watching the video. Thanks to Nick Sortor, by the way, for the video. So we have confirmation that Leisberger was driving the Cybertruck. He was not dead up until the very point that he apparently shot himself right before the explosion went off. So we know that he actually drove all those miles from Colorado to Las Vegas. We have footage of him. We have confirmation. No, he was not dead. He was not a corpse. He couldn't. The Cybertruck couldn't have gone anywhere because it has to register that you have your eyes on the road, and no, a dead person cannot have his eyes on the road. That is just not possible. And this is the alleged email that he sent before this. It's like, oh, I did not kill myself. I'm going to read it part by part so we can analyze this. From Dayberg MLB, in case I do not make it to my decision point or on to the Mexico border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until January 1st and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 Black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. It's important to say that this was sent through Proton Mail, which is secure. You remember how they say there's no completely secure way of communication. And in fact, the more secure platform claims to be, the more feds, those agencies, the F's and the C's are going to be on it like honey, like flies on honey. So nothing is really secure. So this was leaked in some way. What we have been seeing with drones, those all those drones in New Jersey that we have been seeing, is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems, actual gravity manipulation, powered aircraft by most recently China in the East Coast, but throughout history the US. Only we and China have this capability. Our upsend location for this activity in the box is below. But, well, that is quite new. Manipulation of gravity. Who would have known? China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they use the balloon for SIG Intelligence and ICE-SR, which are also part of the integrated comm system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. Well, dozens of those balloons, well, And why don't people see more of those balloons? The so what is because of the speed and stealth of this unmanned AC. They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park in over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. Well, that's where can I say China like Trump? China. That's like Trump says that. Miss Precy. You like it? Unlimited payload capacity. The last time I saw that doesn't happen that didn't happen even in Half-Life 2, the game. You have this gravity gun and could manipulate things, lifting them with your gravity gun. Unlimited payload capacity. It means that you can lift like the Statue of Liberty itself. It's like you just park it over a building and you can lift the building. We're talking about Marvel Studios level technology, like borderline alien technology. I know, it's like I have studied my fair share of physics. I haven't gone that far away, but if you have a machine that can actually manipulate gravity, you must still have some limitations. You must still have some limitations to the capacity of your gravity machine. Or at least if not, it's game over. We can, I don't know, we can be playing the credits roll, it's game over. Whoever can manipulate gravity at will with unlimited payload capacity, it's game over. Okay, they can basically destroy everything with that. So I don't know, I have high doubts about this. USG needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. All right. And with what would be the point of attacking the East Coast? What are the intentions? I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBIED. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimros. And why didn't you leave some kind of, I don't know, maybe a pen drive, a flash drive or something with the information? Why? Where is all that? When was this sent? It was sent on Tuesday, December 31st, 2024. Afghanistan 2019 by the administration, Department of Defense, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings that kill hundreds of civilians in a single day. We want a flash drive! Where is the flash drive? Thanks, Resucitado, for the explanation. VBIED, vehicle-based IED. Yeah, something that goes boom. Continuous strikes spotting civilians. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft and CENTCOM. And basically call this war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. This is a Tom Clancy movie. This is Tom Clancy book. It's just one email. I was part of that cover-up with Usfora and agent of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I work with Jen Miller's IO staff on this as well. This is way too much. This is TMI. This is TMI. Too much information. It's too much information. How this happened? I have to say I'm very skeptic and extremely skeptic about the that whole gravity manipulation stuff. Gravity manipulation stuff. Can they do that? Well, it depends of what you think, what you refer to as gravity manipulation. Maybe you have a superconductor, you know that you can have some levitation, but you are not actually affecting gravity, because we still don't know at this point of humanity how two things work. Number one is bicycles. We still don't really know how bicycles work. Yes, that's a fact. And number two, we still don't know how gravity works. That's why we don't have an unified theory of physics, right? That includes gravity. I remember at some point they thought that, well, maybe matter is composed of something named gravitrons or gravitons. I don't remember the name of that. We only know that gravity exists, has to do with masses, that everything has this pull, but we don't know how it works exactly. So if you can seize that power, it's a big deal. But it's not the same. Like if you have, for example, if you have a magnet and have an opposite polarity magnet on top, and the magnet begins to float on top of no, not the opposite polarity, the same polarity begins to float. You are not manipulating gravity. It's not the same. Manipulating gravity is a big deal. It's a big deal. Of course, in science fiction, I hope to never know how the gravity works. Yeah, I get it, Veronica. I get it. But no, we still don't know how to do it yet, because we don't know what is the foundational, stuff that makes gravity do what gravity does. Oh, Sapphire K9 has just gifted 5 of my memberships. Thank you. For any of you who want to become a member of my channel, there is a link in the live chat where you can go become a member. And on weekdays, maybe today we can do a quick after show. Maybe we can do an after show today. I'm going to do after shows only for my members, exclusive to my members. And you can see behind the scenes, we can hang out a bit more. Maybe we can do that today. Thank you, Sapphire, for gifting 5 memberships. That's just amazing. So amazing. I know how gravity works if you fall off a tall building. Oh my God, Cuplex. Why did you have to make that joke? Why? A plane manipulates gravity. No, Paul Don, a plane doesn't manipulate gravity. A plane uses the laws of what laws? It's like lift. It's like the that is the Newtonian laws in terms of lift, but it's not. You're not actually manipulating gravity. Again, if we know how to manipulate actual gravity, you will be able to make the mass of any object negligible, in the sense that, how do you manipulate gravity? What is this way, or is this proof that you can manipulate gravity? It's like I have, for example, I don't know, maybe my mobile phone, and I just make it just float in the middle of the room because I'm pointed at it with some kind of gun that eliminates or removes the effect of Earth's gravity over it. That would be a big deal. That would be the greatest physics achievement since the theory of relativity. It would be brutal. It's something that, again, we haven't been able to do. It would be great. It would be great. I've always wanted. For me, I would like the. For example, if I leave my phone in another room, just lift my hand and it comes like floating like Thor's hammer to my hand. But we're still talking about science fiction. But don't you tell me that all that surrounds all this Cybertruck explosion is it's odd. Yeah, G-Hammer, exactly like the Half-Life gravity gun. We don't have a Half-Life gravity gun yet, but rest assured that when it exists, I will have one. We have tried to do something with a railgun. You know, the Navy has a massive railgun, but it uses a different principle, which is based on polarity as well. I don't have the let's say the description, but the thing is that if you could manipulate gravity, you could say something that something really stupid. Let's say what is the stupidest thing that I can have here? Let's say, you know, this thing. I'm gonna show you this thing. I don't know if you can see it. You know, the thing that we use to remove the SIM card from phones? Just this thing. Imagine this little pin. Okay, this is like what, 1 or 2 grams. Okay, imagine that. Adriana playing Quake. Yeah, the railgun. Yeah, railgun in Quake is my favorite gun, by the way. Imagine that you have this 2 grams of mass, and you can remove the effect of gravity on this. It is a theory. If you can remove that, you can remove many other things, many other effects of physics on this. So you can basically have the ability to accelerate this. You could be able to accelerate this near the speed of light. Okay, if you remove the effects of gravity, which is the part that we don't know. We don't know if removing gravity, what effect could it be? Could it have with wind resistance or air resistance to this? So many stuff that we don't know. Yeah, and we could make we could penetrate a concrete wall with this if we can make this maybe like a railgun bullet made of a principle of removing gravity for things. That's a full science fiction, a lot of science fiction. But again, if any country gets to manipulate gravity, it's game over for all the rest. That is way beyond nuclear weapons. That is way beyond nuclear weapons. It's game over for everyone else. So, railgun makes me think of ray gun. Yes. Railgun makes me think of ray gun, but I want to know what you think about this in the comments. It would be wild to feel no gravity and float in the air like people do in space. I wouldn't like to be the first person to experience the effects of a zero gravity gun. I don't think it's gonna be a good thing. There are two things that there are many things that we're gonna experience in our lives. We're gonna have cybers. We're gonna have these brain implants that are gonna amplify our mental abilities. We're gonna live to 200 years. We're gonna have robots. We're gonna have space travel. What I don't think we will be able to achieve unless a very intelligent, super intelligence and artificial super intelligence get to that point, is to teleport stuff. Okay, actual teleportation. Weaponizing the weather is one of the worst ideas. For just like 5-15 minutes, Veronica, but we can go to the moon. We could go to the moon and we can wait 1/6 of what we wait here on Earth, which is nice. Or on Mars, we would wait half. I don't remember. We would be quite nimble on Mars. I think we would wait half. Oh, CRISPR as well. We are experimenting with genes. There are so many ways that gene therapy can go wrong. I mean, there are so many possibilities. So many possibilities. I don't discard getting the brain chip. I say that. I've said it. Why not? It's like if I can amplify once, of course, once I see many people, doing the rounds and it works. Okay, maybe we can get the brain chips. Why not? It sounds scary, but so much technology sounded scary and crazy at the time. Microwave ovens were scary at the time. Yeah, a railgun, correct, more here. A railgun uses an electromagnetic force. So you have a very tiny bullet, which is charged by two rods, and basically what the tiny bullet does is to traverse those rods at lightning speed and just is fire. We want is a handheld railgun, which doesn't exist yet. Maybe Tesla had anti-gravity technology figured out. Oh, that would be great, because we could have hoverboards. We could have hoverboards. Half-Life 3 is confirmed. Don't do that to me, German. Don't do that to me. Please don't give me hope. Half-Life 3. No. You know how many years I've been waiting for Half-Life 3? I've been waiting for Half-Life 3 like forever. What else do we have on the menu today? We're still waiting for Half-Life 3. I think we're gonna have gravity guns. We're gonna have real gravity guns before Half-Life 3. I'm sad to think about that. I'm sad to be the one who breaks the news like that. Oh, thanks, Regina. Regina is pitching me that Lionel Messi snubbed Joe Biden and skipped the Presidential Medal of Freedom ceremony where he was supposed to receive the award. Messi didn't even send anyone to accept it on his behalf. Based Messi. Thanks, Regina. But will we get gravity guns before we get GTA 6? I don't know. I hope that we get GTA. I don't play GTA, by the way. Maybe I should give GTA a shot. I stick to my Glocks. I see that there are so many gamers in here. So many gamers in here. That is nice. I should maybe stream some gaming sometime. Why not? So we need to address the issue of the problem of calling them grooming gangs in the UK. You know the reason why they are called the grooming gangs and not the rape gangs is because, you know, they had to put some kind of word to them, and they didn't want to sound offensive, because somehow all these politicians, all these officers, all these people that were to prosecute this, that should have been prosecuting these people, is oh no, we're gonna sound racist. And before we address this, I'm going to read one excerpt from Douglas Murray's book, which is a very, very important to understand the scope of this. And once I read this excerpt, I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to read this. This is from The Strange Death of Europe, from Douglas Murray. It took years for central government, the police, local authorities, or the Crown Prosecution Service to face up to the issue of these rape gangs. When they finally began to do so, an official inquiry into abuse in the town of Rotherham alone revealed the exploitation of at least 1,400 children over the period of 1997 to 2014. The victims were all non-Muslim white girls from the local community, with the youngest victim aged 11. All had been brutally raped. Some had also been dosed in petrol and threatened with being set on fire. Others were threatened with guns and forced to watch the violent rape of other girls as a warning should they tell anyone about the abuse. The inquiry into the abuse found that although the perpetrators were almost all men of Pakistani origin operating in gangs, the staff of the local council described their nervousness about identifying the ethnic origins of perpetrators for fear of being thought as racist. Oh, we are gonna sound racist. Others remember clear direction from their managers not to do so. The local police were also found to have failed to act for fear of accusations of racism and of what this might do to community relations. As I said yesterday, and I will repeat that today, everybody involved in this, the perpetrators, those who knew and did nothing, and those who knew and made all in their power to hide this, all of them should be hanged. Make gallows great again. There's no other way to put this. There's no other way to talk about this topic. Holy shit. This is a must-watch on the rape gangs scandal from back in 2014, 10 years ago. Stories of police arresting girls and their fathers, but not the rapists. So if you were a girl or a father of a girl and you came forward to the police, you were the one who were arrested. Because you were a racist. This is a disgrace. Huge respect to Lord Ian Austin for taking on South Yorkshire then Chief Constable David Crumpton. Let's see the video again. Sorry, let's read that word in the chat. Forgot to say that trigger warning about this topic because it's unsettling. Sorry, I didn't say that at the beginning, but well, this is what these people are going.
In 2008, an 11-year-old girl came to the attention of the police after she disclosed that she and another child had been sexually abused by a group of adult males. Just a few weeks later, she was found in a derelict house with another child and a number of adult males. Yet she was arrested, 11 years of age, she was arrested for being drunk and disorderly.
She was arrested, an 11-year-old girl was arrested for being drunk and disorderly. And she was found with men. We are not talking about, she was found with teens. Oh, no. She was found with men. How could this happen? What kind of is, we know that these people are animals. They're just animals, monsters. But how about those police officers that did this?
And none of the males were arrested. Has your force identified the police officers involved in that and found out what went on?
Silence.
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't know.
Police officer dismissed the case of a 12-year-old girl who'd been having sex with up to 5 Asian males because he said she had been, quote, 100% consensual.
How is that going to be consensual? 12 years old. What kind of madness is this? What kind of madness is this?
In every incident, 12 years of age? I think that's unbelievable, to be honest. Have you identified who that officer was and found out what happened there?
Can I just make one thing clear? That I've said today that we must have an independent investigation team to come back at this. I have also personally spoken to the director.
Okay, this was in 2014, and they were talking of something that happened in 2008. 6 years. 6 years. And the guy has no idea. The guy is trying to, well, do something. Oh no, yeah, we didn't know. You know what? We should have had a more thorough investigation. Yeah, the directive came from the top government. Agreed, Jenny. This is problem. Yeah, they have no balls. British police have no balls. It's sad to say it. It's just disgusting. It is disgusting.
Spoken to the director of investigations
if a report,
at the IPCC.
Sorry, Mr. Austin, could the Chief Constable just finish? Please finish.
I've also personally spoken to the director of investigations at the IPCC, and in order to involve them in this as well.
Fathers had tracked down their daughters and tried to remove them from houses where they were being abused, only to find themselves arrested when police were called to the scene. Do you know what happened in that case?
Chair, I don't seek to defend any of this, and that I've asked for I'm in the process of setting up an independent investigation because the number of staff at Rotherham over such a period of time means that it can't have credibility unless we have some independence to the investigative process.
One of your officers decided that a 12-year-old girl was having sex with up to 5 adults and was 100% consenting in every incident. Should somebody like that be working for the police? So, I mean,
No.
somebody's capable
No.
of making a decision like that.
No, it's a dreadful decision,
No.
and I've set my position out to find out about it.
This is what we got. This is what we got in the UK. It's something that should have never happened. It should have. I don't know how to put this into words. There's so much stuff. I don't know. All that I can do is to reinforce what I said on my show yesterday. That there's only 2 ways here for the UK. Many in the UK have only 2 options. You either do something or get fucked. That's the only 2 options that you have. Do something or get fucked. It is. And sadly, I see so many politicians and I see so many journalists that pretend to be on the nice side of this this matter, and no, they are not doing anything at all. In fact, they're not helping. I want to have a word with you with the live chat. By the way, I need to check something. I have to ask for a pause while I check something here. Yeah, this is live. We're live right now. Okay, I needed to check something. Yeah, just a technical detail. All right. So, let me see. Yeah, I was I had a hiccup. I had a hiccup in my signal in my internet connection. Yeah, you know that something strange things happen when we are touching these topics. Always strange things happen when we're touching these topics. But yeah, I'm going to take my time, man. Okay, let's do something. I have a real issue right now with my internet connection. I will have to end the let me see. I will have to finish the show early today. Well, those were basically the topics that we have for today. I wanted to just confirm that what Biden was doing to that award was crazy. I wanted to update you on this, on the things that we found out. We have found out about the Cybertruck bomb, and of course, this last video that is I'll say that is unsettling. So many of you love my voice. All right, well, let me wait a second. Right, so yeah, that's, I will have to, okay, let's do something. I don't know why Emily Joe disappeared for a minute, by the way. I don't know why Emily Joe disappeared for a minute. It was banned. Yeah, it seemed fine on my end, but I see people like disappearing on my end. Emil Joe was one of them. You're okay? Oh, well, nice. But well, let's do something. Yeah, good to see that you're there. Let's do something. I'm going to finish today's show. It's very strange. It's very strange. Let me make a last attempt here to make sense. It's my bandwidth. And the bandwidth. You remember that yesterday we had something strange that I told you that I lost connection with the live streaming dashboard on YouTube. Well, it's things that happen. But well, let's do something. we covered 3 topics today. We had a good time, but I am going to I'm going to finish today's show. We're going to finish today's show, and I am going to start a members only one just to do the editing. I'm going to do the editing of these topics. If you want to rewatch the show in its entirety, you can do so. And if you want to how to say that, how to see the independent topics, you can do as well. I will be editing the independent topics. If you want to join the members only live stream, go to Markle. No, I was not Markle, Stella. I was not Markle. If you want to watch the members only live stream that I'm going to start in, like, I don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes, then you can join it with the link in the description of the live stream. If not, no worries, no problem. But all members, please be aware that I'm going to start that other live stream in 5 minutes. As soon as we end this one, I will start the other one. All right? It was strange things. It was not a technical glitch. It was another thing with my network connection, and it was strange. But, well, things that happen. Maybe with the topics that we're covering, who knows? My body language buddies. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the body language guy, and until we meet, maybe tomorrow, why not? On episode 55, remember the most important words: much love and bliss. Members, we will have a live stream in 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'll see you there. Take care. Be safe. I love every single one of you. Bye-bye.